So if you know, you know. So this next piece I'm going to talk about is I have a book called King's Hurt Too, and if you check out the shirt, this is some AI art that I made, some merch I got on my website, dreadsunflowerpoet.com. I'm always talking about kings and how much I love them. It's just, I don't think it's enough to go around, but that's my voice, so I'm gonna use it for that. So this one is called Incarcerated King. And so when I look at different perspectives, like I think about the different type of kings, like the ones that are out here, but there's also the ones that are inside. And I know there's a lot of kings that have had experience in that level, so hopefully I've done them justice. His existence is forgotten. It's like he walks beyond the fence lines, becomes a ghost, a missing person on the milk carton, being stripped of his identity piece by piece through searches, fingerprints, everything that he has ever known is gone. His soul is the only possession he can keep, and day by day it begins to crumble away, losing memory of why and who he is. It's not only a physical imprisonment, but mental and spiritual sentences with no period in sight. Days feeling like a lifetime, hours feeling like life years. Kings know he fucked up big time. The young king is learning the hardest way possible. It's like he's a living obituary, yet has already died in his family, friends' minds. Don't forget me. The king's eyes is pleading. He is serving consecutive life sentences. It put him in solitary confinement with his own family and friends. No one is left there. Their life goes on, but see, this king's life is slow crawling. Days spent with other kings facing their own incarcerated demons. The internal demons that got them in there don't leave. So it's like you're in a cell with you and your trauma. How long does forgiveness take for the incarcerated king to receive? What does rehabilitation look like? What does a rehabilitated king look like? It's subjective, right? What are you supposed to do after years of isolation? That is, if he survives that long. Oh, you thought it was a safe place for the king inside. Worse than most street alleys with no street lights but bright lights. Fighting for his life, he survived a few hours. Till next time. The next 100 times, 500 times, but on that 501st time, his heart stops beating. His death is one of hundreds, thousands. It won't be many flowery funeral arrangements for King. Is a living obituary that's been writing his death since the beginning of time. It's better than rotting inside, some kings say. It's better than fighting for my life on any given day. It's better than to be thought of as next to non-existent to the people you thought loved you. It's better than unhealthy habits, undigestible food, barely any commissary, losing your character, forgetting your own name. Only the serial number issued becomes your new name. First name prisoner, last name is number 615346 EFG. It's better than being looked at as the monster under your bed you feared as a child. It's better than children not really knowing you, only the verbal sayings of your daddy is locked up. You won't see him for a while. Your family treating you as if you already died, and even when you are free, no one lets you forget that you were inside. I cry for you, King. I mourn for the kings who didn't make it. Incarcerated King, most people forget you, but I will not let them. In this art form, this poetry is artistic freedom. Poem. All right, last piece, y'all. So, seeds of a flower.